The man discovered something strange. The water spilled on the floor was splitting on its own. Then he brought a ruler to measure and discovered the entire wall seemed to be tilted. So he used a tape measure to check the width of the room. Then he went outside and measured the same spot. But the result shocked him. The outside distance was 2 meters shorter than inside. The daughter suddenly felt a chill sweep over her. She hurried inside to put on a coat. The man watched as his daughter opened the door and walked out. But her figure was nowhere to be seen on the other side of the wall. Sensing something wrong, the man rushed back inside to check. Only his daughter's coat was left on the floor. And this kind of strange event was not the first time. On the very first day they moved in, the daughter could not sleep and played shadow games with her hands. A strange human shadow suddenly appeared on the wall. Luckily, the father walked in at that moment. The daughter quickly told her father what had just happened. But the man indifferently turned off the light and left. The daughter suddenly turned back and found nothing on the wall. She curled up in fear under the blanket. At that moment, a dark shadow suddenly flashed across the room. When the man went downstairs to turn off the light, his wife was still working in bed. But when the man returned to the bedroom, he found that his wife had already fallen asleep. The man looked helpless, but he did not know that he had only gone downstairs to turn off a light. It was already 3 in the morning. When he woke up again, it was already noon the next day. He drove to a store to buy some daily supplies. But the shop owner said to him,
"Anything happened yet? Present for you."
A puzzled expression appeared on the man's face. Late at night, when he opened his notebook, several lines of text suddenly appeared on the pages. The man suddenly turned his head to look behind him, only to find a door appearing out of nowhere in the middle of the bookshelf. Confused, he stepped forward and slowly opened the hidden door. He saw a staircase and a swinging light, but as soon as he reached the bottom of the stairs, a dark shadow suddenly appeared behind him. The man braced himself and kept moving forward. The pitch-black room was scattered with photographs. He casually picked one up. He discovered the photo showed him and his family. To uncover the truth, he had no choice but to continue. But at that moment, the man suddenly noticed his daughter's stuffed toy. Turning his head, he suddenly saw a leg in the corner. But when he held his daughter, she was already not breathing. The man believed this was not real. He tried to wake himself through pain, but it had no effect. So the man smashed a bottle and stabbed his arm. But it still did not solve anything. He gripped the bottle and stabbed it straight into his neck. Fortunately, it was only a dream. Afterward, he and his wife returned to the study. The door from the dream had disappeared. But when he opened the notebook, those lines of text were still there, and 2 more lines appeared on the next page. "You should have left, but it is already too late."